Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be making granny squares. Yay! So I think granny squares are very beginner friendly and you get to practice your double crochet and chains. Once you've gotten the hang of it, you can make it into anything like a scarf, make it big into a little rug, or like what I did, I made it into a little headphone pouch. And you can grab your little headphones and you can put it inside your pouch. And you can keep it safe and hang it on your bag. So our first step is to make a magic ring. And to make a magic ring, I just simply make a loop like this. And then I am going to use my fingers and I'm going to hold on the part over here, and I will hold my yarn like this and insert a hook into the loop. We're going to yarn over, pull out through the loop, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through. And then this is our magic ring complete. And we are going to do 3 chains. So 1, 2, and then 3. And for beginners, I highly recommend that you pin the 3rd chain over here. We're just going to pin it through like this and lock it up. And the 3rd chain here works as 1 double crochet. So next we are going to do 2 double crochets. So we're going to yarn over, insert our hook into the loop here, yarn over, pull out. You should see 3 loops on your hook. We're going to yarn over, pull through the first 2 loop, and then yarn over, pull through the next 2. So this whole crochet project is going to be chains and double crochets, and we are going to do another double crochet here. So yarn over first. We're going to insert our hook into the big loop here, yarn over, pull out. You should see 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2, and yarn over, pull through the next 2. That is 1 pattern complete. You should see this is 3 double crochets. Next, we are going to do 3 chains. So yarn over, pull out, 1 chain, yarn over, pull out, 2, yarn over, pull out, 3. And we are going to do this again. So we're going to do 3 double crochets. Insert our hook back into the loop here, yarn over, pull out, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. 2 more double crochets, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loop, yarn over, pull through the next 2. And a few more, 1 more, yarn over, insert your hook, pull out, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loop, yarn over, pull through the next 2. And you see it's kind of shaping like a square. So next we are going to do 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to yarn over, insert our hook, and do 3 double crochets. 1, that's 1 double crochet, our 2nd double crochet, and our 3rd double crochet. So now you're kind of seeing the pattern: 3 double crochet, 3 chain, 3 double crochet, 3 chain. And to make a square, we need 4 of these big chunks. We only have 3, so we need to do 3 more chains. 1, 2, 3. and then we are going to do 3 double crochets. And if your hole is a bit too big, you can tighten it up midway like this. I'm going to yarn over, insert a hook into the loop, and yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. I'm going to do 2 more double crochets. Yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. And we are going to do 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. And you see we got 4 big chunks here. We are going to pull on the string here to make the hole in the middle smaller. So just pull on it tightly. And then we are going to do a slip stitch on this chain over here where our signaling pin is. Insert a hook into this chain here. Okay, I finally got it in, and then we're going to yarn over, pull out, and then you should see 2 loops. We're going to pull out again, and you kind of see the square forming like this. So let's start row 2. So once you're at row 2, we are going to start with 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. And the 3 chains work as 1 double crochet. So we are going to put our signaling pin on the 3rd chain right here through the middle, like this, and lock it up. Right now, we don't have a hole right next to us to do our double crochets. So to move over to this corner here, we need to do 1 chain. And now we can move to this corner right here, and we are going to do 3 double crochets in here. 1 double crochet, 2, and then 3. And then because it's a corner, we need to do 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, and we need to do 3 more double crochets in here. 1, 2, 2, and 3. Okay, that is our corner complete. So every time we're at a corner, you need to do 3 double crochet, 3 chains, and 3 double crochet. That makes the right angle of the square. So once our corner is complete, we are going to move on to the next corner. And to do that, we are going to do another chain right here to give us a gap. And we're going to go into our next corner, which is 3 double crochet, 3 chains, and 3 double crochet. So 1 double crochet, 2, 3, and we are going to do 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, and in the same stitch here, or the same hole, we are going to do 3 more double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. And we are moving on to the next corner, so we need to do a chain. And we are going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, and 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, and then in the same hole we are going to do another 3 double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're moving on to our last corner, which we always do a chain before we move on to the next. We're going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. After this is complete, we are going to do 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. And then, because we have done a double crochet here, we just need to do 2 double crochets for the final chunk, so that this, so 2 added up with this will make 3. So 1, and then 2, and then we are going to slip stitch where our signaling pin is. So we're going to take our signaling pin off, remember which stitch it is. We're going to insert our hook through the V shape like this, and we're going to do a slip stitch, yarn over, pull out, and then pull through the loop. See how the last 2 double crochets and the chains connected together makes 3? This is how it works, and right now it looks like this, and we are going to do another row together. So you see how this row is a bit different to our last row. Our last row, we were somewhere here, but this row we are next to a hole. So if that's the case, we don't have to do 4 chains beginning. We can do 3, 1, 2, 3, because we don't need to do a 4th chain here, because we don't need to move right here. We are working over here. So we're going to do 2 double crochets in this hole right here. 1, 2, and of course I forgot to mark my signaling pin, so it should be on your 3rd chain. Remember that. I'm going to click that in. And remember, once we finished our 3 double crochet, we are moving to the next hole, which we need to do a chain. And then we're in the corner, so we need to do 3 double crochet, 3 chains, and 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, and 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and 3 double crochet in the same area. 1, 2, and 3. Like that. So next we are going to do a chain to move on to our next hole, and we're going to do 3 double crochet because it's not a corner, so we don't need to do extras. 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and then a chain to move on to the next hole, and it's a corner, so it's 3 double crochet, 3 chain, and 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, and then 3 chains, and then in the same hole we are going to do 3 double crochet again to make a right angle, 2, and then 3. And then next one we are going to do a chain, and then we're going to jump to our next hole, which is 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to chain once again, and in the corner, so 3 double crochet, 3 chains, 3 double crochet, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3, and 3 double crochet in the same hole again, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and 3 double crochets. And then we need to do a chain and 3 double crochets in the next hole. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and 3 double crochet. Once this is complete, we're on our last corner, so 3 double crochet, 3 chain, and 3 double crochet. So always do a chain, and then 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and then 3, and then 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and then 3. And then see how we need to connect to the next side. We are going to do a chain. And then once we did a chain, we are going to connect the piece together, and then we're going to do a slip stitch on the 3rd chain over here. I'm going to take out my signaling pin, insert your hook through the V shape, yarn over, pull out, yarn over, pull out. So this is our granny square like this. I think this is like a very standard size, but so if you want to continue on, when there is 2 scenarios that is different, because row 4, our starting point is right here and there's no hole next to it, we need to do 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put our signaling pin on the 3rd chain. And this 3 chains, completely ignore it. It's for our last little pattern, little chunk at the corner here. So to move on to the next hole here, we always do a chain. Remember, we always do a chain to move across. So, and then we just continue with our normal 3 double crochets, and then finishing with the pattern, and then at the very end it's 3 double crochets, 3 chains, and then 2 double crochets, and then adding this one would make 3. And if, for example, your row ended off over here, I will just make a little starting point just as an example, but like that. And if your starting point is somewhere over here and there's a hole right next to you, you just need to do 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3, and then just do your normal 2 double crochet, which is 3 right here, right? And then a chain, and then you just continue on with the pattern like that. So once you have your desired size, you can pull on the string here, and then we can cut it off. And then you should hide your string throughout the stitches. I forgot to grab my needle, so we're just going to weave in with my hook. Just little weaving in throughout, just trying to hide it, and then also weave in for this part as well. Just adding your yarn, weaving in like that. And then we're going to cut off. like that, and then you do the same thing for the top. I already weaved in a little bit, so I will just cut it off. And your granny square is complete. If you guys like my video, please like and subscribe, and I hope you guys learned something new today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.